Hey, it's Atoe Games, and I'm here today with an observerless sheep farm. We're going to be using the Redstone Torch in replacement for that. So this is the farm here. We just have a torch tucked up on this side of this block, and you can see that a lot better in this little half-built model of it. And the Redstone Torch can sense block changes just like an observer can. And so when we put a Redstone Dust here, it activates that and does something called a Redstone Torch burnout. And then we can use that to activate the dispenser every time the sheep eats the grass, for example, and then gets sheared. So this farm's really good if you don't necessarily have cords, or you want a cheaper farm, or our early game and maybe you haven't gotten to the nether yet. But it'll allow you to build something like this with every color should you want to do an entire sheep farm, or let's say you just want one color of wool. You can just set this up really quick and easy and be on your way. Well, we're going to start with 2 chests right here, and then put a hopper behind it with a rail, and then a Hopper Minecart. And go ahead and break that rail. And then place 2 temporary blocks here with a grass block on top of that. You can break the temporary blocks. And then we're just going to be doing 2, 2, and 2. And then place a temporary block here and a permanent block there, and come back around to this side of it and place your dispenser facing this way. Go ahead and break that temporary grass block and put a torch on that side directly below the dispenser, and go ahead and put a redstone dust, and you should hear it activate and fire until the torch burns out. I like to put 2 grass blocks on each side just to increase how quickly the grass spreads, but that is optional. And then just to keep the sheep locked in, you're going to put some glass around it. And now that's basically your farm. So now we just need a way to get the sheep up here. You could make a staircase, or if you built this in the ground, just however you want to do it. If you do the staircase method, I would put walls on each side just to ensure the sheep has to walk over the hole. Otherwise, it's kind of just a pain in the butt to get the sheep in there. And it eliminates some of the problems you can run into. Now grab your sheep. You can use a lead, or you can just use wheat, kind of your choice. Bring him up your staircase if that's the route you went, if he'll cooperate. And then what you're going to do is, I like to crouch and just very slowly nudge him until he falls down into the hole. Then I break the lead, and you can break all these blocks here that you placed to build the wall so he couldn't walk around as you got him in the hole. And then that's it. That's the farm for you. Just if you're doing like the whole farm or just a single sheep, like you would just repeat this as many times as you wanted. Now one issue you can run into is you can see the minecart is slightly ajar, so it probably got bumped. To prevent this from happening, if you just replace this minecart here, break the rail, and then you can just place some blocks of whatever you would like and on each side of the rail, just to kind of hold it in. That way the rail can't get bumped and it's always in place. But with that, that's the whole sheep farm. It's quick, easy, and it's very, very cheap to build. You just need a redstone torch, dispenser, and dust, and add some shears to the dispenser, and you're good to go. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial today. Have a good one, and cheers, everyone.